St. Joseph, Michigan. I'm gonna teach you guys how to make vegan nacho sauce. We're gonna start off with raw cashews. This is the basis for almost all of my creamy recipes. So you start by taking a cup of raw cashews and you soak them in water. You don't have to worry about how much water per se, you just wanna cover the cashews. And you wanna make sure that you soak them for about a half an hour. If you're gonna make a cheese out of the cashews, you wanna dump most of the water out. But since we're making a cheese sauce, we're going to keep the water. And we're just gonna pour these into a food processor. The next thing we're going to add is 4 cloves minced garlic. And it doesn't really have to be minced. You can just slice up some garlic cloves, because the food processor is going to annihilate everything that you put in here. It's gonna all be one like creamy sauce in a couple minutes, so it doesn't really matter. The next thing I'm gonna put in is a 1/3 cup nutritional yeast. So it's really important that you make sure that you add B12 to your diet, and a great way to do that is through nutritional yeast. We have 2 teaspoons canola oil, just a little oil in this one, just to add some richness to it. As if the cashews weren't enough, I know, right? Pimentos. These are 4 ounces chopped pimentos. I'm gonna pour that in. And then we've got our spices. This is 1 1/4 teaspoon sea salt, and I always use sea salt. It's just not as processed. It's a dash of dried onion. There's turmeric in here, I think like a teaspoon, and some paprika and a dash of cayenne pepper. So we're starting to get that kick going. It is nacho sauce after all. It should be spicy, right? So the main thing that's gonna add our kick are some fresh jalapenos. This is 4 large jalapenos. A little bit of almond milk here, and I'm gonna add that as needed. So we're just gonna turn on the food processor and start to combine all these ingredients. Anytime you're using a food processor or a mixer or something like that where you're combining a bunch of ingredients, you want to make sure that you scrape the sides often. We're getting there. Okay, so this is still kind of chunky. You can see that there's still some chunks of cashews, and I really want it to be creamy and smooth. I'm gonna go ahead and add, I think that's like 2 tablespoons of almond milk. So this is pretty smooth, and I think we're about ready to heat it up. So we're gonna go over to the stove and we're gonna heat up our sauce. So I'm just gonna pour this into a saucepan. Okay, so now we're just gonna gently heat our sauce. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more almond milk. And I'm gonna use a whisk. And basically at this point, it's ready to go. It just needs to be warmed up for whatever your dish is. So that's pretty much it. Vegan nacho sauce, so simple. So I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like and hope that you can try it at home. Thanks so much for watching.